ends at midnight tonight, so you want to jump in before the price goes back up. Okay, after the break, still to come, we love that black spinel, so we're going to have an entire ring encrusted and pave set in it. Okay, this is a one-day price. Unbelievable. Girls, you can't get costume jewelry for this price, and yet that is all genuine spinel. Yes, it's 18 karat gold. The only little secret is what's deep inside, and that happens to be beautiful bronze, which we love. You'll see that just around the corner, and more brand new items tonight in our Bellezza line.
We've got brand new items to launch this week. Check them out. Cue the new with the coming of fall. Just in time for the season's change. Lycée premieres brand new leggings. Get the coverage you need with the style that easily transitions from summer to fall. From just arrived to just can't wait to wear. Watch Fashion Edit. We have designer picks from your favorites, Diane Gilman and Easy Spirit. Tune in Thursday and Friday for all of our new fall fashions.
Extraordinary women are fearless.
Any woman is extraordinary that really walks her own path.
What's the harm in being different?
The wonderful thing about clothing is that it gives you confidence.
It's really important to believe in yourself.
There's something about fall. I love prints and textures, all those creamy colors.
Fall is yummy.
Timeless.
Effortless.
I love fall. More is more and less is a bore.
We just have everything, and look, even the back of the ring looks good. Nice timing. If the back looks good, imagine how awesome the front's gonna look, because it's completely pave set with genuine black spinel stones. You know, the neat thing about black spinel is that it is, when it's faceted, it has such a glow and such a sparkle. And really, while it's a genuine gemstone, it kind of rivals black diamonds in terms of its look. And so thus you get a much affordable version of a genuine gemstone at just such a tremendous savings. This is our showstopper, so it's completely brand new. We have a one-day price, much like of this day only, of $39.90. Please go on down there and see the free shipping. Fabulous, you don't have to pay shipping on it. And then best of all, under $10 to get that amazing ring. And it was interesting, Paul, you looked over and you said, oh my gosh, that looks so pretty.
It looks so beautiful. Now, I don't know if you hang out the malls like I do, and you take a look at those jewelry stores that are so popular and so expensive, and see what looks they are touting. Well, it is pave, and it is pave with black spinel. Okay. And you see it everywhere, and you go and you look at the prices, and you're like, how could that be $1,600? Often set in sterling silver. But that's the difference with designer jewelry at the mall. Here we've given you that look in beautiful bronze, layered with 18 karat gold and 1.87 carats of black spinel, mined in Brazil. What a stunner. Now, I love how smart you guys are, because hundreds of these sold before we ever showed it. This is the first time we're showing this in our whole lives. If it was me, if I was a young lady, I would buy both of these. Yeah, and because this is captain table jewelry, this is turn left on the airplane jewelry, this is travel jewelry, office jewelry, date night jewelry, make your girlfriends jealous jewelry. It's, you know, whatever you're trying to accomplish, these two together really do the trick.
Yeah, well, no, and you're right, because again, where can you wear a black spinel piece? Everywhere. Everywhere. You run to the office on a Monday morning and you pop that piece on. Then you say, oh, you know what? We're gonna go away for a weekend. Which pieces am I gonna take? You take that one with you. Obviously, it's like having the perfect black dress, the perfect black pair of jeans, the perfect black trouser. You know without a doubt, if you pack those, you can wear them anywhere because they match everything. You know, they're kind of the ultimate canvas. That's true with black jewelry. And when you have black jewelry, which quite frankly in gemstones is hard to get, you can get an onyx, but to me they're beautiful, but they're more of a dead stone. You know what I mean? They just don't have that vibrance.
More masculine even.
Yeah, I do too. Onyx.
They don't
Think
have
about
as
that.
much sparkle.
So you can get a black onyx. You're right, there's not as much depth, there's not as much sparkle, they're not as exciting. But you say, oh, my black onyx ring matches everything. When you go to a black spinel, now you're getting something that's got fire, it's got some excitement to it, it's got sparkle to it, and yet it's kind of the epitome of elegance when you think about it. So here's a ring that you buy once tonight, and with FlexPay, it's under $10, and you can spread those payments out over 4 months. So I want you to get it home tonight and just treat yourself. I think we've been in a really long drought of being able to afford gorgeous, gorgeous gold jewelry, certainly 18K for that matter. Get it at home and really experience why so many of us have absolutely fallen in love and come back time and time again to get more of the Bellezza collection. It is rich girl looks, fine jewelry at very affordable prices. I call this guilt-free gold shopping. What you're seeing here is everything that touches your skin that people see is all genuine 18-karat gold, just like any fine Italian jewelry would be made. The only difference is the secret underneath it happens to be bronze. And you actually love bronze.
Love bronze. It's the sculpture was metal. I mean, go around, look at Michelangelo, look at Rodin, look at anyone's sculpture. They're crafted from bronze.
That's right.
Why? Two things. When you're casting gold and you're casting bronze in their molten state, they look exactly the same. It's like you can't tell the difference. They're the same color, they flow the same way. It's really pretty. When bronze begins to cool, it does something gold doesn't do. It expands slightly, and that's why sculptors use it. It actually captures more detail than you can in gold because of the way the metal behaves when it cools.
Interesting.
And so because of that too, we get such beautiful details, detail you won't see in costume jewelry. It's about the finish. And when you're looking at fine jewelry, it always comes down to the finish. How is the piece finished? What are the details like? What have you provided for me that I didn't expect? What are the exciting surprises that I'm going to find? In this ring, it has to do with the way the entire pave is bezel set in that ring. How it sits up like the Mona Lisa in a frame. And then you look at the tapering of the shank as it comes down around, and it's so elegant, so Italian, so comfortable, and so smooth. Now, there's a surprise benefit. You're like, wow, this is really, we've all had rings on that like are scratchy, right? The other surprise detail, this is a big look, right? You're getting a lot of, it's almost cocktail look. But look how low profile it is.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
We're coming into winter in some parts of this country and gloves have to come back out. Ew! But you know what? Think about that when you're buying rings.
That's true.
Can you get them under your gloves? Is it easy breezy? Are they gonna snag? No, no, and yes. Okay, that's what you want to see from fine jewelry.
That's true.
We've done it.
Yeah, and size-wise, we have 5 through 10. Also, here's another really fine jewelry detail that you haven't talked about yet. It's rhodium plated. Now, that's so important because if you took all of those beautiful stones and you had just typical gold prongs on them, the prongs would kind of ruin the magic of the black spinel. Rhodium plating in black is a very traditional, high-end way to finish off using any kind of dark stones.
Well, you're right, and if you don't do that, there's a dullness to the piece that is immediately a giveaway that it's not a well-made piece of jewelry.
Interesting. Yeah.
So you look at this on the screen and you see how beautiful it looks on your hand. You see how beautiful it looks to that pendant, the adjustable necklace. And part of me says, I don't know if I can believe this. I mean, look at the price.
It's so true,
You can get both for $100.
Yeah, yeah.
And it looks like $6 grand worth of jewelry.
Yeah,
I mean, it
absolutely.
really looks amazing. Ooh, the other thing I would encourage, #1 trend in women's rings, pinky rings. If you haven't tried it, buy this in the small size for yourself. Try a new finger for your rings.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because my
really
little
hot
pinky's
right now.
feeling lonely.
Really hot right now.
It's like, come on, put a ring on me. That would be beautiful. Look at that. It's kind of unexpected too, isn't it? That's gorgeous. Okay, so here's what we're doing. Again, with limited sizing now, 5 through 10. You're still okay in a couple of the sizes. And here's what I think makes tonight pretty special. It's being able to get jewelry at home that you truly enjoy wearing. Don't you love that? Don't you love it when you keep reaching for those couple of pieces and every time you put them on, you still feel as special as the day when you first tried it on, you know, where you just look at it and go, gosh, I really love this piece. I think that's important, and this is in that category of that kind kind of success. Where, for example, this is our this day only. And Rick, I know you just gave me an update and I totally missed what you said. We're down to the final 300. It's this long, beautiful necklace, a wheat chain that's so gorgeous. I love the little beads in the bottom. This is totally reversible. You have full spinel here that's over 3 carats of genuine gemstone, and you have a genuine lira coin, and even the coin has been finished in 18 karat gold. So with about 300 left, just remember that's getting really limited now. And then we look at this beautiful ring, which I could wear with, I think this bracelet's gorgeous. It's an open design bracelet. I could take it and carry this ring back